Now we have to start new article, force between two long parallel conductor carrying current. Now you can see two conductor AB and CD in a diagram. They are carrying current I1 and I2. So this is I1 is the current carried by the first conductor, and this is the second conductor I2. Then we have to find out force between these two conductors. So here we have to use the previous article. If a straight conductor, near that straight conductor at distance A, the magnetic induction is 2 mu 0 I divided by, or we can write mu 0 I divided by 2 pi A. So this is the magnetic induction near a straight long current carrying conductor. This formula we have to use in this article. Now we talk about the first conductor. Now consider this conductor AB and CD. They are carrying current I1 and I2. In same direction we consider. So here we can consider the opposite direction also, but here we consider the same direction. And they are separated by distance A. The distance between these two conductors is A. The magnetic induction B1 produced at every point of the conductor CD due to the conductor current I1 flowing through AB. In this AB produces magnetic field in its surrounding area. Now it produces a magnetic induction B1 on every part of this another conductor CD. How much magnetic field it produces? So that magnetic field we get by using formula mu 0 I divided by 2 pi A if the distance is A. And by using this formula we can write magnetic induction B1 is equal to, so B1 is produced by conductor 1. So B1 is equal to mu 0 I1 divided by 2 pi A. You can see this formula. So this is magnetic induction B1. This magnetic induction directed perpendicular to the plane of paper, and it is inward. So you can see the direction here. This is inward. Due to this magnetic induction B1, some force is experienced by this current carrying conductor CD. CD experiences some force, okay? Because CD carries some current I2, and we know that current carrying conductor experiences a force in magnetic field, and that force is ILB sine theta, or if the angle is 90. Okay? If the magnetic field is perpendicular to the length of conductor, then sine 90 is 1. So ILB only. This formula we already derived in the previous article. So this is the formula. By that formula, force acting on conductor 2. This is the conductor 2 and this is the conductor 1. Okay? F2 we can see. So F2 is equal to I2. So this current we have to consider I2. So that is why I2. The length is L, and B1 is the magnetic field produced by the conductor 1. So B1. So B1 is mu 0 I1 divided by 2 pi. That we substitute here. After substitution of B1, we get formula mu 0 I1 I2 L divided by 2 pi A. So this is the force acting on conductor. Similarly, okay? Or before that, according to this Fleming's left-hand rule, the force is directed horizontally and towards the first conductor. You can see the direction of this F2 by Fleming's left-hand rule. So this is the direction towards the conductor 1. Similarly, we can write B2. So here we are written B1. Here we are written B1. This is the magnetic field produced by conductor 1. Similar manner, we can write magnetic field produced by this conductor 2. So B2 is equal to mu 0 I2 divided by 2 pi. Same formula, only here instead of I1 it is I2 because current is I2 in the second conductor. Similar manner, force acting on the first conductor F1 is, so F1 is equal to I1 LB2, and then same formula we get. So you can see here this magnetic induction B2 on every part of the conductor 1 is conduct it is mu 0 I2 divided by 2 pi. Same formula we are written here. You can see both the formula. Similar manner we can find out the force 1, which is acting on this conductor AB or the conductor 1. So this force is equal to, so this force is given by this formula. F1 is equal to I1 LB2. So we substitute here the values of B2, then we get this is the formula for F1. So you can see here the formula of F1, F2 both are similar. And the direction is toward the second conductor. You can see in a diagram. So here direction of F1 is toward the second conductor by Fleming's left hand rule. So here this is attraction force. So this is attraction force because the first conductor is attracted towards second and second is attracted towards the first because of the direction of the forces. So this is the attraction force. If the current is in the same direction, the force between two current carrying conductor is the attraction force. You can see here F1, F2 we obtain here. Okay, F1, F2. And instead of writing F1 and F2, we write it as a F. So F1 and F2 both are same. So we write it as a F. So F is equal to, we get mu 0 I1 I2 L divided by 2 pi. So this is the formula of force. Now force per unit length. So this length we can shift to this left hand side. So we get F by L is equal to, so you can see here F by L is equal to mu 0 I1 I2 divided by 2 pi. So this is the force per unit length. Note that this force between two long straight parallel conductor for unlike current is repulsive. So here I told you if the current is in the same direction, the force is the attraction force. But if we consider the current is in opposite direction, this is I1 and this is I2, then the force is a repulsive force between these two conductors. That you remember.